Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh. That would have sent me over the edge. Excuse me. No shields, kind of sucks, but... The other thing that really drives me up the wall, at least as far as like Fortnite goes, is Epic doesn't really know how to run a game. Genuinely speaking, Fortnite has, or Epic has no idea what they're doing. And it's mind-boggling because that's all Epic does is run a video game. I'm sorry. It's like a dev it's a dev team. It's a dev place. Oh my god, dang brain, what am I trying to say here? And they really have no idea what they're doing. If that person killed me, I was going to be so upset. Like, with this particular season, I really genuinely believe that this could have been one of Fortnite's best seasons. And this isn't like one of those, like, well, this could have been really good if they did this simple thing. And then they just go on this huge tangent about almost changing the entire season. There are literally only a couple things that they need to change for this season. The lightsabers, they need to be what the bats and the swords were. You know, they extend your running time, they extend your sprint time, they also give you that speed. In this case, they give you a double jump. That's cool, but the double jump shouldn't use your sprint. You know, that very one simple change. Boom, makes lightsabers instantly not just more viable, not just instantly more viable, but just more enjoyable to use. They don't necessarily have to be. They don't necessarily have to be. Oh my fucking god, dude! I have no health now. I have legitimately no health. useful earlier. Minis. A mini. And I genuinely think, so just that one simple change to the lightsabers, I genuinely think not only would have made this season really good, but on top of making the season really good, it would have fixed one of the major problems that the season had right off the rip, which was no movement. The discount Mustang we have at home. Oh my god. Nothing. Nothing like that that I would want in this current particular state of the game. Had this been the beginning of the game and I found that, I would have taken out like instant lickety split, but I have a better weapon. But yeah, it just would have been that little change alone would have been enough to completely change the beginning of the season, and I think it would have made a lot of people a lot more stick around. I don't think it would have made everybody stick around, but I think it would have stopped the mass exodus that the season had in the beginning. The players are returning slowly but surely as the game becomes more of a more back towards Fortnite. Honestly, I think I'm gonna drop the sniper. As much as I don't want to, I need healing and movement. And I think the jetpack is gonna lend itself nicely to, well, movement. But yeah, that simple change to lightsabers would have completely saved this season, I think. Because, again, one of players' biggest issues with this season was the fact that they didn't have movement. They needed, not just movement, but healing. Healing was a big issue at the beginning of this season. But if they had movement, the healing wouldn't have been bad. The lack of healing wouldn't have been such a big hot button thing. And so I think that's what they should have done. And like the main reason that they didn't is because they needed to do what Disney wanted them to do. They didn't want the swords to be quote unquote overpowered. The thing is, or not the swords, the lightsabers. My bad. The thing about a lightsaber or a melee weapon being overpowered is acting as not just a good movement, but also do a decent amount of damage. And the lightsabers... only did, they don't do either of those. Only one of the lightsaber attacks do a decent amount of damage, and it's almost irritating how much damage it does. Oh well. I was gonna push her back into the gas station, but... anyway. The other thing that they could have done... because here's the thing. People are gonna play... the people that want to play Fortnite are gonna play Fortnite regardless of what's going on. Including me. Regardless of what Fortnite's doing, I'm probably going to be playing Fortnite. And so were the other people playing this season. Regardless of what was happening in this season, they were still playing the season. And I think it is something that people do need to... or Epic needs to understand. They didn't need to do this weekly update thing. The weekly update thing, I genuinely think, also hurt this season more than... people are wanting to lead on to believe, because the weekly update thing has broken the game. Stutters, performance issues, lag issues, just so many issues with the game not gaming. It's this Himiko Toga skin. I don't think I have one shield. How do I keep hearing lightsabers on my fucking ass? You, Cybertruck. god. I have no long range, now I'm regretting it. Chow, why'd you allow me to do this? Shit. Two, and then there were two. Oh no. Oh, that's out of circle. Shit. I would personally like to know where. Where was I hit or shot at from? GG's. Let's see. 12, 41, 2400, 11 kilometers traveled. I died. I didn't even die once. And oh no, I did. I died. I died 3.5 times. I was looking at hits.